Well, hello, and welcome to another day full of joy, experience, and things like no other. Yeah, I try to make it sound exciting. Oftentimes. Anyway, hello all. Today we're playing a very familiar sounding game, but not quite the same. Because, well, look at this. A racing game. What a surprise. But it is specifically The Crew 1. Because I talked about it yesterday while I was playing The Crew 2. As to how I put tons of hours into this game and really enjoyed it. Thought it was fun. And how since playing the second one, I'd like to go back to see if the first one really is as good as I remember it being. Um, kinda. Kinda. Well, let's go back. So I'm here in my McLaren, and of course, I'm in Chicago, in Millennium Park. There is no bean. There is only whatever that is. I'm sorry. See if I can get this working for you guys here. Yeah, I should do. Hopefully. Um, well, what is this game? It's kind of the same thing as the first game, or the second game, because it is the first game. Anyway, this was all driving. There is no boats, no planes. There's a lot more story, a lot more basic stuff. Um, actual couple expansions. Oh boy. There's Free Roam Police, which got an overhaul with the second update, calling all units specifically. There is a myriad of challenges, like so many challenges. Shoot, these ones are hard. These ones are really hard to do. I have no idea. I already platinumed a bit, so. Oh boy. Ew. Is that even better? Oh, it is. Nice. So there's a lot of things that they've added that they haven't ported over to the new game, and well, it kind of sucks. To be honest with you. Um, let's see here. Well, we start in Chicago. I guess we'll go and do the reverse today. I'll go by some places I didn't go before. In the second game. So we'll end up St. Louis here. But yeah, they have a photo mode. That's in the second game. They have challenge and they have stunts. Well, what's stunts, you may ask? It's random stunts that just tell you to do stuff. Like drive on the right side of the road. Really, there is no right side of the road here. And you gain points. Like, why isn't this in the second game? So you have to be, what was it? Over 87 miles per 15 seconds total. Doesn't have to be all at once. As you see here, I'm kind of weaving in and out of traffic. See? Stunt one. And if you're in a group of a crew, so to speak, could compete. But it's just me. So I'm competing against myself, I guess. But now I have to drive on the right side of the road for, well, no. Just drive. Oh, yep. Right side of the road. Yes, I know I'm here. Oh boy. I'm sorry. As you can tell, a lot more traffic. So trying to, you know, not hit them is kind of hard. But again, this is just a basic stunt. Not really a whole lot going on here. Come on. There we go. Now you level up your stunt even higher. Where am I? And then it just keeps going until you get bored. Oh, right outside St. Louis. Nice. Also, it's not how roads work, but whatever. So what does this... I like end stunts. It has been too long. Nope. Oh, I guess I'll never know. I'll be doing stunts for the rest of time. Anyway. Really kind of wanted to go to challenges, but... maybe you switch cars. That might be it. That's not it. It's the same button I kept hitting before. Oh, here it is. Abort. You failed stunts mode. Sure I did. Well, and you also notice there's a free FD challenge. What's that? Well, this is creating either a race or speed trap type race. And you have up to 10 checkpoints, so we could do... well, I don't know. Here. Here. And I'm just doing a quick one just to show it. Then you can change your car. Yeah, I'm currently driving the vehicle, I know. But then it just... here's a free race. You can make your own races. Why isn't this in the second game? Like, why? Like, why isn't this in the second game? Why isn't this in the second game? I don't understand. It would be such an awesome addition to the second game. That and the stunts mode. Bring those back. Now, obviously they have a slightly different pause menu system. You can still drive around while you're perusing things here. Obviously I have different vehicles that are haven't really exactly got the same ones in the second game yet, but like, take this one for example. My stupidly favorite for some reason Cadillac Escalade. It's always fun to drive. Which I think is in the second game too, but I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to drive an Escalade down St. Louis streets at 150 miles an hour? Oh, crash cam. Damage is the same as the second game, where it kind of bends back into shape, reforms itself. The map is still just as useless because you can't see anything. But yeah, there's like bring your own police. It's like you could, like, even when the game first launched, I mean, they weren't, unless you specifically made them a problem, they weren't really a problem. But with the new update for this game, they added a bunch of stuff. Like abilities and like crate missions. Yeah, they kind of had a whole lot going here. And I haven't even touched on some of the stuff that's still in the second game. This is purely this game's thing. So I go back out here. Well, there's plenty of story missions around the game. All different races and stuff. Takes you across the whole US. The offenses are part of the new, well, I say new, since this was released a long time ago, but newest update for this game. Doesn't really see any. The summit is back. Introduced in the Wild Run update. Introduced monster trucks, drift and drag, and, well, kind of the same stuff you see in the second game. But skills, something that's kind of lacking from the first game. Remember when I said there's like a ton of skills everywhere? You could just do them whatever you want. Like, wow, that's a lot. And then there's the whole exploration thing too, which is pretty neat. There are like specific areas you go to. Like here, I'll go to this one here in St. Louis. This happen to be close by. Drive down the... Drive down here. And then hit this line. I've already gotten it, obviously. Like I said, I've put a ton of hours in this game. But you can enter it, and it's like, oh, here's a little tidbit about the world. This stunning independent city was built in 1764 and is most clearly identified by the distinctive arch. And like you earn a little bit of money, I think, and you learn more about the world. And it's not like just the big towns, it's like little tiny things too. Well, that one doesn't get one because it hates you, but like they're all over the world too. Like, it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's start road tripping. I'm gonna kind of do reverse here. This one should be done a lot quicker because I don't plan on doing too many racing events. You've seen them. They're the same dang thing. If I hit Yosemite, there is one I will do, though. Because I wish they did more of it. Never did. That is for much, much later once I'm on the West Coast. Right now I'm going to hit up the East Coast, go to Maine. That's not helpful. That's okay. I can just freely, if I select the right option, just poof. Why did they remove that from the second game? Why did they remove the fast travel option? As you can tell, it's pretty much the same. We can change it out so you buy a full stock version of the car first. You can drive them. Then, yeah, upgrade for you start with street vehicles. And this is why you don't text and drive. Oh, and there's a free roll money system thing. That's not in the second game. Then you went up to Dirt, Performance, Raid, and Circuit. Then they introduced Drift, Monster Trucks, Drag Vehicles. And then Police with the update. I only have 4, it looks like, before I quit playing, so. Then there's bikes, too. And upgrading them to... It's a little different. You do the... Let's see if I drive past one. Right. Those, in-game, what the hell are they called? Skills. That's it. You do any one of these skills, and they used to provide specific types of parts. After one of the 2 updates, they then introduced Smart Loot. So it takes a lot longer to upgrade your car. Before, you could basically pick... There was a way to do in Detroit, the starting city. I think they all got moved to Smart Loot. Smart Loot. It used to be you'd get a specific type of part, like engine. So you could rerun that stunt to get a platinum version of the engine, and then rerun a different stunt to get another thing, and run like 5 stunts or something. Like a really small number of them to get an entire car up to full spec, which I think was... I don't remember. And then they updated to Smart Loot and then upped the numbers. I think it used to be $12.99. Now you can go higher than that. Like I said, though, it has been a long time since I've actively played this game. In fact, this is the first time I've played it since Top End. Nope. I'm going to cut over into over here. Why aren't these... I mean, they sort of have these in the second game. It's a little different, though. It's doesn't have a thing in the map. But here, you get a little bit of XP, a little bit of bucks, as they call it, in-game currency. Then you learn a little bit about the area. It's not really in the game, in the second one. So let's say here, built in the 1990s, this racetrack has played host to many spectacular events and continues to be a racing mecca to this day. Sure it does. That would be especially if you're starting out, a very valid way of upgrading your car. I would take a lap on the speed room. Why not? Now the thing is, right? There's a PvP race that takes place in this. There's no actual in-game thing. That's tuning. This thing here. So these are circuit cars, and boy, I have no originality. Well, it looks like there's an event I can do in the infield, so I'm gonna do that. Also, you may notice this looks marginally better than the first game or the second game does. I think this looks much better. And if we ever get night, there's actual night. The actual night. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Raceline skill. Yeah, like this doesn't exist in the second game. In this, you just drive the line and it gets smaller and smaller. And then you try to go as far as you can. Like, why isn't this type of skill in the second game? It's very weird. Oops. Well, I lost out points on that. It's okay. I get a weight reduction part. Level 49. Nice. That was kind of the speed area there. Ooh, straight is solar fields. Alright. So we'll go. Wait. It says go left for the solar fields. Well, that's probably because they're right there. Also, in typical game fashion, there was waypoints to go find. But it's not a huge issue these days. Oh, and they removed one of the two awesome in-game worlds. It's Bakery. Come on, they removed Bakery. And then we should find the other one. That one, the other one they removed is just as good. But Bakery. What? Yeah. Going too fast. Yeah, these cars go fast. Come on, that stops me from going east. It's terrible. How do I go east from here? Okay. I figured it out. I have to go off-road because I have no other choice. Or, well, unmarked road. Not necessarily off-road. That and I don't know. This game is just looks a heck of a lot better. Has a lot of stuff that they haven't imported into the second game. This kind of bugs me that like they remove free roam police. Yeah, okay. Come get me. Oh. Did they actually do stuff? I don't know what that ability does. I don't know. All I do know is that if you have the right people, your free roam online session could be joined by other racers and police, which was kind of neat. But unfortunately, not really the case. Since by the time it came out, nobody bought it. Or no one was playing it. Especially on PC, no one was playing it. But yeah, there's something about this game that looks better than the first one. Or the second one. I keep forgetting I'm playing them in reverse order. Challenge completed. I don't know what challenge I completed, but I completed it. There's a cell tower, I think. Whoops. Yeah, you had to find cell towers to reveal the map. So boring. Random turnaround point here. And whoops. Sorry. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh yeah. There's a whole fair thing that they cut out. Like there's stuff they removed and added to the maps for both. I'm like 90% sure that that fair one didn't exist. Well, it's fine. Oh. Can I change cops? Or cars? No. I'm stuck. Trying to drive over here into the... Apparently I've avoided arrest. I don't know what I did there. There we go. I wanted to go into the fair. It's like, for whatever reason, this isn't in the second game. I'm like 90% sure it isn't. Huh? I mean... Goodbye. Apparently that one does something. Well, apparently we're gonna take some back roads. You know, if I wanted to drive in a cornfield, I would drive in a cornfield. Thank you, video game. It's okay. Now I want to drive in a cornfield. These are the ultimate raid vehicles. Because, ooh. Boy. See if I can get some air somewhere. See if the physics are any different. No, kinda. These things are a bit more wildly to control in this particular game, but... Let's see, precision. Will I even fit through the smaller ones? Yeah, I will. Oops. Oops. But, like, there's, like, a whole bunch of these around the world. Why aren't these in the second game? Whoops. Whoops. Oh, got a silver medal. I won something useful. It's kind of what Smart Loot did, I think, was... like, be guaranteed upgrades. Since people were always complaining about them initially. Oh. Wow, I never expected to find someone else in this game. Well, let's go this way, because no fun ever had happened on the highway. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked. No, it did not. Physics. I will say monster trucks are definitely faster in this game. They feel faster. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I'll actually turn now. Trying to do something else. I have no idea where I'm at. Somewhere. We'll go up through the mountain, because I definitely skipped that last time. We'll go over to Cape Cod. Here we go. So I'll kind of show you what the difference with dirt. Whoa. Apparently I'm very scary. Apparently I'm just too scary. Well, yeah, of course my dirt car was this. Of course it was. For some reason I just thought it funny to have the Cadillac Escalade as like my #1 car. But basically, they're good for these types of paths, and that's about it. Actually going off-road. Off-road. Well, it wouldn't be too helpful here because there's a lot of trees, but... you wouldn't lose speed, I suppose, is probably what would happen. I mean, I could have kept going, but... Tell me this is the one. Yes, this is the one. Okay. I want to make sure I'm going the right way, but... I'm a menace. Oh. I had no idea that that was a thing. I think there was a helicopter. Is this off or on road? Because if it's on road, oh, this is on road. I can get a drift vehicle out of here. Which I will repeat was not in the base game, but and this is my drift car. Handling is a little different than the second game, but a little more grounded. I will say I think for what they were trying to achieve with the first and second games. First game was a bit more realistic. Second one is definitely more arcadey. However, I will say that I prefer... Well, I don't know, let me drift up the hill. No, I'll tell you. But... If you're going for a pure arcade experience, the second games makes much more sense. This was... I don't know what it was trying to be, but... Definitely more realistic than the other game. That's a bus. I will say, I think I like both styles. I appreciate the much more grounded, realistic drifting. And I mean, come on, if you want to just look cool, just flicking the stick to get the drift. Yeah, it's a lot more fun. But I do appreciate the more realistic style this one goes for. Yikes. Ow, stop it. I will say, though, driving these straight is a lot harder. Well, that tree just ended my career. And of course, all cars have an interior. Oh, right, this game actually had a much better drift camera. I don't remember if it was action or whatever, but... So I remember this used to be the base camera, and then they added a bunch of stuff, and I actually listened to fan feedback and kind of made this a really good game, especially by by the time no one played it. It's kind of unfortunate, but then they went in the second game and made it a by the numbers boring fest. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I gotta say, I appreciate the much more grounded approach to drifting this game has. And I do like also the second games too, so no faults on either one. Whoops. So I think you do bad stuff with that meter in front of cops and they just start chasing you. Yeah, that's what happened. Or something. I don't remember. If you're wondering what the story was, you're an undercover cop working for the FBI because you have no other choice, and you take down a gang, and then it just kind of ends there. And of course, there's someone corrupt within the, within the big government organization you're working for. Because of course there is. And it's really inconsequential and stupid. Thing is, though, you actually need to play through the story to unlock things. So, catch 22. I'm not sure I'm going. I'm north. I'll need to turn around at some point, though. As I continue my road trip here through the good old US of A. But backwards. Whoops, that's a cliff. Oops. Okay, where am I? Oh, I'm just doing a big circle of the mountain. Because of course I am. Should have went the other way. Actually. Apparently I haven't been anywhere around here, so how do I get to here? I go back to... Basically go back to that. Follow that path. Alright. Let's go. Mainly because I want to go there. Apparently I haven't been around there. Oh well. So I need to take this road right here. How will it do off-road? Can I just keep going with it? Because that would be really cool. Yeah, I gotta admit, this game looks much better than the second. Like, by far. I appreciate the second game for what it is, but this one at least, while it's online only, yes, and it's getting closer, ever and ever closer to the chopping block of being not playable, which kind of sucks, because it actually is a decent game in its own right, and will never be marred by modern gaming sensibilities like battle passes or the like. But what's this? Race line. Uh-oh. Well, I'm in the wrong car for a race line. Possible, but so you don't have to be like completely. You just have to have like a car in the line. There we go. Oh, and this game, yeah, like I said, this game somehow managed to look like 3 times better than the second game. How long is this road? Apparently it's a long one. Anyway. Oh yeah, I remember they added rain effects and then made everything reflective-y. And then they basically... Okay, so I want to go this way, I think. Well, no, I want to go the other way. Okay. Yeah, the second game looks like a cartoon compared to this one. And it's really evident when I get into a city, because Poppin doesn't really exist. I'd say you should buy this one over the second game, but good luck. I don't know how well that's gonna work. I don't think I've ever seen this particular game go on sale. Plus, it's, like I said, it's nearing chopping block days, so... What the heck was that? Seriously, this looks amazing. Why doesn't the second game look like this? Isn't like, oh my word, best graphics ever, but like compared to the two, this is much better. I don't know. Would love updates of the second game and then the first game, and that's what I thought was going to happen, and then they never did it. So I was kind of disappointed and heartbroken. Still put a ton of time into it, but like I said, first year and a half of the second game was dead, or mostly dead. Received very little updates. And then they modernized it with modern gaming stupidity. This one, I would go so far to say is the first major update for this game. I think they actually called it an expansion, and it really kind of was. I think it brought a whole lot of new things in. Brought the new car types, new cars, new events, whole brand new summit system. Like it clearly a ton of work went into it. I'm going this way. whatever reason. Oh boy. Oh, thanks. Free. Alright, where am I? Where do I need to go? Right, left, right, right. There you go. I get back on the highway. So I need to somehow work my way out of this twisting maze of roads. If I can continue on down to New York City. And take a right. Take a left. So you may have noticed above the speedometer right there, it'll flash every now and then. Final result, or good drift, or whatever. I don't remember what they called it in game, but basically it's free roam money. You do cool stunts and whatever, you get money for it. Build up a combo and whatnot. I think Test Drive Unlimited 2 had something like that, but yeah, you could just basically drive and get free money. I mean, it would take you a while to get anything, but you play the game, you get free money. I'm gonna say, ooh, here's that reflective part I was talking about. Alright. Yeah, you can blow right past cops. They don't care unless you're hitting things. Oops. Well, good thing the police watch went away. I don't have to worry too much about that now. Alright, so I would say drift time is over. Excuse me. I'd show you bikes, but I'll show you the cops first, I think. Oh, apparently it plays a different character as a police. Alright. Anyway, they work the same. They have a slightly different HUD. Turn the lights on and off. Plus, I think this is the only way this car's in this game. I don't remember. Don't remember. Oh, that is. I don't think anyone gets out of your way, though. But now you can join, that triangle thing in the minimap is... Well, I think they're just crates or something, but you can either start them as a police or not police. You'll be on that side of the pursuit, and you have to get somewhere. Other than that, the police expansion wasn't really much more than police being added to the game. No fun missions like they added in the second game. Yeah, totally destroy the car. It's a fun way to do it. And of course, there's multiple different types of cars, or police vehicles. They're all in the same categories as the rest of them, so. Anything from street up to touring car, I think. Actually, no. Up to performance and raid. And I think there's a monster truck one. Oh, it's night. Yay. Hopefully we get some fun little night shenanigans going on here. Question. Does this take me where I want it to? No. Follow the interstate. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, no, that was fun. Not you trying to be in the law. I just happen to be driving it. And will we get to New York? The world may never know. It's coming up. There it is. That looks so much better than the first game I ever did. No. Alright. Huh. I forgot this was one of my cars I used. Anyway. Things just look better. Overall. I don't know, it has a more realistic tone. Like, if this game was realistic, the second game is more cartoony. Very much so. Like, they really worked on the lighting engine for this game. And it shows. It just feels like they saturated the heck out of the second game. Whoa. Welcome to New York. This time around, there is no drift events in Central Park, but nothing's stopping you from drifting. These are police missions? Yeah, so they added a couple of single player missions. Not many. But yeah, this is what night looks like. It's kind of close to the second game, but they saturated the heck out of it and made it look a lot worse. There we go. A little further away from the... Oh. Yeah, I remember being over here last night. I was in a different car, but... Oh, Toyland. Let's go to Toyland. Oh. A new original series. Too bad I can't see what it is. But Toyland. Toyland looks fun. Then there's an Bakery ad. The number 3, Streets of LA, Path to Glory, The Seventh Day. All sorts of movies. Bakery. Still like Bakery. It's just hilarious to me. Alright, well, let's do this. Drive fast and stay on the road. Oh. Apparently I'm going to be nowhere near a gold medal. That one's based on time. That's why. Okay. It isn't escape the red dot kind of thing. It's okay. Isn't it technically? Alright, cool. And this, I don't know what this is. Car dealer. We'll go visit the car dealer. Of which I don't think there's a whole lot of cars I need to buy. Apparently I'm going to park 2 inches away from the Jeep. So what you do is you buy the base game vehicle. Of which I have money for none of them. Doesn't make sense. So then you go there. So buy the full stock version. Stock, as they call it. And then you get this gigantic chart that's showing you, if you own it, how much it costs to purchase a upgraded version. Street, Dirt, Performance, Raid, Circuit, or Drift, Monster Truck, Drag, or the very limited number of police cars they put in this game. Well, I do have some Circuit. Huh. Alright, I know that. Anyway, I don't have any money, so continue on. Off I go. On to the wild blue yonder. Rather, right here, apparently. Then, since we're in New York, that's a PvP lobby. Drag trial practice. Okay. Yeah. There it is. I knew there was one in New York. So they have this headquarters thing. Kind of, it's your home area. Now the cool part is if you go to performance. Yeah, that's neat. Now it's like, kind of brings it up, and then, yeah, that's cool. Then, well, it still has all the customization options. I mean, come on. All that love and care. These animations are so cool. Why are they not? Ugh. It's just disappointing. Anyway, you may have noticed that I've been skipping some of those because I haven't bought any. You actually have to go to the specific performance dealer, and I'll show you here. See if I can find a car I haven't unlocked yet. I have a lot of cars. Yep, I have a ton of cars. Holy cow. Yeah, right here. I don't have enough to buy the other versions because apparently that's what I did before. So you buy the full stack, then you go and buy the other versions. There's a ton of cars, bikes, and others in this game. Then there's perks, which are kind of left over from the second game. I don't remember who these people are, but they're characters in the story. You can ignore them. Pretty safe to say you can ignore everything. Progression, you can find a hidden car. Except I've already found them all. Yep, I want to leave HQ. No fun to be had in there. Pretty hard to... I love these weird, like, off I go. I'm gonna park in this random spot. Alright, so down in Miami, where the performance dealer is. Or tuner. We'll set a waypoint so I don't have to think. I don't know how to get there. And we'll do it in one of my favorite cars. You may notice that this little thing is number 2 on my list. This was the car I used throughout the entirety of my PvP career, or what little of it was there. It wasn't any good. I just thought it was funny that I was beating people on this. You know. Because who the heck would beat people on a little tiny car? Why wouldn't you drive the latest hypercars? And I did occasionally, but I did it more to have fun than anything. Really? This really makes you go in the shortest way possible. But yeah, I thought it would be funny to... play through PvP with this car. Since PvP was kind of all you did after you beat the store. How am I supposed to take a left? Fine. Since there wasn't a whole lot to do after you beat the main story, it was all upgrading your car or play against other people. It wasn't ever the best. It was hardly in first. Yeah, it wasn't really first ever. Will I get a platinum? Yes. Will I beat my score? Yes. WR? I don't know what WR means. But I do get another part for it. Level 55. Brings it up to 1324. And then, of course, because I have new parts, it resets you. If you didn't, you'd just be able to continue on like normal. Also, the roads in this one are better done, to a point. Once I get to the salt flats, I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, this night mode, this night is just done much better. And it's longer. Like, yeah, I like the GPS ribbon, though. Whoosh. I mean, come on, 240 miles in this little dinky thing? Well, it's not little or dinky, but... or dinky, but it is little. And... heck of a powerhouse. Yeah, welcome to... wherever the heck I am. I don't know where I am. Some sort of city in Florida. So I happen to be heading back to Miami. What's this? Oh, this is the red dot mission. This is simply get away from the red dot. Just what I'm trying to do. Fortunately, there's only so far I can go before I hit the water. Oh, it ends too. I had no idea. In the second game, they just kind of go forever. Huh. Elite. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Kind of wanted that part. Oh well. I'll play with it once I get to the place I'm going. Ray. Nope. Nowhere near. I got 5 miles to go. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, I do it. So those are meant for... Those are smash the targets, but those are more meant for dirt or raid cars. Oh yeah, welcome to Miami, I think. Yeah, welcome to Miami. Bridge jump. That's a 90-degree turn. Oops. I will try to find, since we're in town, I'm going to try and look for the best place, the best fake store I have ever seen. In a video game, but I'm not seeing it, so continue to drive. No. Go to Pizza Island. Oh no, pizza and salad. Driving too fast. Driving too fast to tell. Alright. Oh. I'm still not seeing it. It's disappointing me. I'm on the hunt for the hidden store that is awesome and... Oh. No. Not there. But welcome to the tuner. Performance tuner specifically. So this is where you either apply the performance class to your car so you unlock it for later use, or you buy new parts. So I could do... I'm not really going to change this too much. I kind of like what I got. But you could do this. Oh, apparently you can just buy things. Oh, from previous levels, I betcha. Anyway. Come on, that is so cool. Why isn't that the second game? And then you could bring forth other ones. And by other ones, I mean other cars. Like, oh, hello. And then I could be like, oh, I want to change the front bumper to, you know, this. And be like done with it. But plus, I think it changes your car too. So I'm now driving a Bentley. Anyway, there's multiple places like that around the world, specifically for all the different types of cars you can get. And that's where you would buy the modifications for the stuff. So unfortunately, you have to come to Miami a lot. You know, last time I was here, I boated by the Everglades, but never actually drove through them. Kind of drove to the Keys and drove up through that way. Go straight, take a left, take a right. Alright. I don't know how long I want to really drive this Bentley for, so. And. Ooh, push. Miami River and Coconut Grove. We'll drive through the Everglades. Be the closest you can get to driving through water. In this game. Since, well, like I said, there's no boats, there's no planes. Get a rally raid out, and of course, well, I have a whole bunch. In fact, I have most of the cars. Of course, the number one vehicle, the Cadillac Escalade. Not sponsored, but yeah, this would be the one of the few places you could drive around in the water. That and the around I take it up. Around New Orleans, you can drive through that too. Ooh, what do we got here? Race line skill. Alright. Oh, look like I'm gonna get a gold medal. Nope, nope, I got a gold medal. Ah, I almost got platinum. I did get a level 52 part. Exhaust with a diamond. Whip it. Nice. Where's that put me? Yeah. Go north. Yeah, you could drive down to the Keys, but not really a whole lot of reason to. Freedom of movement is pretty good, but at least you can teleport wherever you want in this one. That's a lot better. But oh, that is a non-movable object. Huh. Well, anyway. Oh, another racing line. Oh, no, speed skill. Why there aren't more of these? I'll never know. In the second game, anyway. I keep making references to that, but for good reason. There's a lot of stuff from this game that could totally be imported into the second game. Very easily. hasn't for some reason. Oh, Platinum Gearbox, level 51 with a diamond bonus. Again, I don't know what that means. It's a bonus to me. I drive a... Well, performance is kind of the main... You'll find almost every car has a performance version. Here is the Zagato. Aston Martin Zagato, which was... later on in the game was my favorite. Once they released it, usually ended up being what I drove. Oh, oh, oh. It's a motel with air conditioning. Well, let's go. Low rates, weekly rentals, now open, free parking, cable, and there's a bar. And you have access to the Sunshine Shopping Center, where you can get electric service. I don't know what Maxi Hall is. Sportswear. You can get some lunch at Asian lunch. You can go to the store. Beautiful World and UBI Network. Unfortunately, none of those happen to be what I'm talking about. Which is just kind of sad. Well, we're gonna apparently be stupid and go on the bridge the wrong way. Nah, I kid. Pretty sure they made this a tunnel in the second game. And not a bridge. I don't know why. But yeah, this... Still haven't found it. I take a look in every city that I drive through, just in case. Ah, there it is. I found it. I found it. Moultrie. Life is better with tree. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny, but... Like, life is better with tree. Anyway, that's kind of what I was hyping up, and... Yeah. I was happy to find it. That's all I was gonna say. One. Alright, now we go west. As we head to... Well, I kind of ended yesterday in San Francisco, so I gotta at least go there. Might end in Seattle this time, we'll see. Yeah, this only goes 230. Boo. I never fully upgraded it, so that's probably why, but... Last time I was here in New Orleans, I kind of took the Bayou. Probably just gonna drive through town this time. Because, yeah. Wow. Maybe you should go to Moultrie, because life is better with tree. Yeah, last time I went through here, it was through the Bayou. Never came into town, so... Let's change that a little. I wonder where the French Quarter is. Unless this is it. I don't know. Let's go check out that. Yep, this is the French Quarter. The neighborhood known as can't pronounce that. Sorry. Is the oldest in the city and considered a national historic landmark. Neat. You learned. The French Quarter is the oldest neighborhood in New Orleans. Actually, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot else to see. Well, the big stadium. I forget what it's called, but the big stadium. This mess of a highway. Yikes. We could go to Chick Waffles. That just sounds fairly good, actually. So I guess, well, we're not going to take the highway, which is fine with me. More exciting things happen away from the highway. But I'm thinking take some off-road, go up through the south, up the Mississippi. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Cross the Mississippi once we get a little bit more north. Guess I should have just pushed left. And drive one of my other cars, like I'm not really worried about speed. Some of them are a lot slower simply because, well, they can be. We'll drive this thing. I forgot that was a hood option in this game. Anyway. Little tiny car here. And by little tiny car, of course. Button. Of course, I mean the Fairlady Z. I totally didn't have to pull it up because I forgot the name. No! Nope, totally didn't. As you drive across the desolate fields. Up the Mississippi. I'm pretty sure we'll take a left at some point. Woo! That was a jump. Well, driving up the Mississippi here. I don't know what that icon is floating in the distance, so I'm going to ignore it. Just like I've ignored pretty much everything else. Looks like I am going to drive by it though, so I will see what it is. It is Bayou Brawl. Ooh. It's a race. Nice. Raid 58. Head deep south in the high-speed race. Well, no, thank you. Yeah, they had multiple long races. Like, I know they added some finally into the second game, but there's like drive from New York to LA, and then some other stuff. You know, from city to city, do this, do that. I think that was one of them. The unfortunate part is I'm not really in a rally raid. I don't want to switch to a rally raid right now. But I do need to cross the river. So, I'll do that the best way I know how. Which, well, it's a bit unorthodox, but it's working. Also, there are trains. They can hit you. It does hurt. We'll kind of jump on over to the main road here quick. And then I will get...
Section 510. All patrolling units locate and apprehend ASAP.
Oh, stay away from me. And we will follow this road down. Actually, not sure. Well, left is the answer, that's for sure. But oh, just kidding. Right is the answer, or straight, depending on you view that. I want to try and visit some other places. Like I said, that haven't been visited in our first USA road trip. All right. Don't want to crash. Well, south or west, I'm not really concerned. Wee. It is kind of concerning that I am running tracks behind this car as I drive on the road. A little bit concerning. Whoa. That was a dip in the road. Wasn't expecting that. Looks like road comes to an end here. Gotta take a right. Back on the highway of some kind. Yeah, southernmost. Well, I went to Dallas last time. That was kind of boring, so... yeah, then go follow the interstate for a little bit here. And... switch over to something. A little faster. Like this thing. This is my penultimate circuit car. Or rather, ultimate supercar. Penultimate is the one before the best. Also, it's raining again. Which I guess makes sense, but... oh boy. This thing will go fast. you look away for a second. That's what happens. Whoops. Whoops. All I know is follow highway until town. 70 miles an hour. These people don't know.
Objective 510. All patrolling units locate and apprehend ASAP.
Whoops. So you can take cops down. Obviously, they have health. But... Oh. Alright, well. Guess we're going this way. Oh boy. I don't know which way I'm going, other than west. Oh, they got rid of my HUD. Neat. I got 7 seconds. Oh. I just wait here. That is an escape. And you make $8,000 every time you do that. So, well. Fort Stockton and Big Bend are up. Question, does this really lead anywhere? No, it doesn't. Really doesn't until you get into the mountain states. That's where a lot of the rally raid takes place. Let's see here. I know I want to get to El Paso. Take me there. That's actually really easy. I could have just drove that. Guess I could have just went straight. What do you know? Speed skill. Whoops. Drive fast, stay on the road. You mean not crash? Oh, runs. Whoops. It's a lot easier when you can... Oh boy. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. Nice. Equip. Thank you. Well, complete 50 skills in the south was apparently a challenge. I will rise to it. Or something. I'm just gonna... Oops. Just drive off-road for a little bit. There we go. Yeah, cops don't care if you blow past them at 200 plus miles an hour. It's if you hit something. Then they might care a little bit. Car took a flight. Short flight. Well, this certainly is nice comfy drive. Ooh, slalom. I haven't done those yet. So, you know, slalom. Go left and right between points. Darn it. Come on. Whoa. Why would you put that all the way over there? Well, I did pretty good. And I hit my mark. Nice. Alright, so... Don't tell me this is a train line. I bet you it is. Oh no, it's not. Awesome. In that case, rally raid. And we'll drive the knockoff Porsche. Because when you couldn't afford the Porsche license, you got the RUF. Or RUF, or whatever it is. Or they didn't let you get the license for Porsche. I mean, they later did, but... Here we are in the canyons. Somehow in a thunderstorm. It's 144 miles an hour, not bad. A lot less fanfare across the world than this one. Not a whole lot of jumps or anything. Oh, that is the groove thing. Well, since we're on a hill, let's see where we are at. Or not. Let's see here. Yep. Let's go back to what I was doing. Okay. Well, thanks for the... Thanks for the reset that put me in the exact same place I was before, not back on the road. And on the hill... Oh, we have a racing line. Nice. Someone's in a either rally raid or a dirt car for the ghost. Oops. Okay, I got 15 seconds more. All I have to do is keep pushing. Get that platinum. Ooh, an air system. 47. Braking bonus. Lots of points. Alright. Looks like I wanted to take a left there. So I'll take a left at the next available opportunity. Oh, I'm so exciting. I can barely handle my excitement. Having fun. You know, I'll just go straight. Mostly because I can. Ooh, 147. That's pretty good for this car. Again, you gotta remember, this is all driving. Oh, cleared up. Nice. There is no click to quick switch into a plane. Slide my way out of here. If I want to go somewhere, I gotta drive there. I mean, yeah, the world's kind of barren and boring compared to. I'll give the second game props. It has atmosphere down. No matter where you drive, there's always some sort of fun little racing thing to look at or something like that. And the world in general just feels more alive. Still doesn't have half the features from the first game though. That it could, but doesn't have. So that'd be too easy to implement. You know, that whole stunts thing from the first game and from this game, and then the whole, I don't know, free drive challenge thing seems pretty easy to implement. Maybe the whole, I don't know. Oh boy. This is a corner. They're both okay games in their outright. But for whatever reason, I really, really, really enjoyed this one. I was kind of new at the time. It was different. Got a lot of cool stuff going for it. And played the heck out of it. Oh. My raid time is over. Ooh. I like that. Well. I say we get back into... here. What is this place? Oh, airplane graveyard. Yeah, we'll go there. Basically, just go west. I can do that. But I will do that in a different drift car. You want me to precision? In this thing. Oh, thanks. I do appreciate the... I said it before on the East Coast, but I do prefer the handling. I like both types of handlings for the drift cars. But if I were to like... I like the newer, the older one better. Just by a little bit. I don't know, handles more the way I expect it to, rather than Sideways City. That the second game is known for. Apparently we're gonna start a escape. Whoops. Yep, cool. Thank you. That's what I want. Apparently I just drive like normal and avoid arrest. Goodbye. Also, goodbye. Apparently that's how you just defeat the cops. Oh, alright. Apologies. Choking on food from earlier, apparently. Nice. Yep, follow this. Okay. Go the other way. Because that's not west. Ugh. Oh, this is the wrong kind of road to be a drift car on, but hey, I'll take it. We'll do some small drifts. We'll do a small slalom here. Should be perfect for the drift car. Well, I say that, but fail to actually do anything. Oh, come on. I was around that post. Yep, I'm gonna have to abandon that. 'Cause my turn is here. Destroying electric lines. Oops. I'm a menace to society again. Oh, here's the airport graveyard. It has a thing. What is this, a smash? It's a scramble. Yep. Alright. Oh. Goodbye. That is a story mission, which I'm not doing. I could tell you what this is. It's the airport graveyard. And then there's a whole lot of nothing out here. Go away, mouse. I haven't driven this yet. And, well, I gotta make it up to LA, so kind of keep following this road, I suppose. No, this isn't doing too good here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know why you would fit a touring car with nitrous, but whatever. Too much power at the back. And back to the highway, because apparently can't have fun off the highway. No, we gotta be on the highway. Well, Here we go, 215. 140. Oh, hit him. That's why guardrails exist, don't hit them. And then there's a jump with a different color icon, so I wonder if that's part of the summon or not. Oh. We'll go drive over to it. It might be. Hard to tell. Yes. Oh, there it is. Well, I got platinum. Then I ended up in a junkyard. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that was a summit. I am 75th of like the 200 people playing. That's why it's that color. Okay. I'll show you the summit a little later. But I have to drive to Las Vegas for that, so... Or I could just teleport there. Yeah. Oh, border wall. Sorry. Trying to keep people in. It's a big wall. Hey, there's a moto. Oh, motel. I wasn't close enough to make it out. Restaurant, coffee, family suite. This can't be good for my car. Hey, there we go. Ooh, neat. What's over here? Oh, right. Nothing. Because apparently past that wall, reality just ends. Maybe that's why the wall's there. Is it a flat Earth? Oh my goodness. Are we on flat Earth? Flat Earth confirmed? No, I'm just kidding. But can't even joke about that anymore. Kinda sucks. Do I want to take that exit? No. I want to continue on the highway. And drive extremely fast. Destroy my multi-million-dollar race car. While I'm at it. Well, maybe flat Earth isn't the worst of our issues. Maybe aliens are real too. How many lies have I been fed? I gotta get out of here before things get bad. Hey, look, it's Los Angeles. The fact that you can see it properly in the distance is pretty cool. Unlike the second game. Looks like I already got that landmark. That's sad. Oh boy. Do I want to take it? No, I do not. I will actually drive inland in California for a little bit and hang a left somewhere later. Around wine country. And I'm dead, so... Cool. Cool. Okay, I don't know who turned out the lights, but, cool. Someone turned out the lights. And it is now dark. That was interesting. Few moments there. Never seen that one happen. All I know is someone turned off the lights. Man, maybe all these conspiracy theories are real. Flat Earth, aliens. It certainly plays into the theme of everything that's been going on. Alright, so I think we'll take... Excuse me. A... left turn from here. I'll head to LA this way. I don't recall if this is... Well, it said... Go this way for LA. So I will. We got speed or something skill. Yep, speed skill. Yep, that's LA. At least some of it. Bridge. And what do we got? Oh, 211? 1211. An extra number there that I just kind of forgot. Just kind of left. Oh boy. Well, that's a mess of a highway. Do I really want to go through it? Well, yes, because I have no choice. Eventually, I just get to drive by it. Nice. I don't even have to deal with the highway. Oh, welcome to Los Angeles. We made it. Started in Chicago. Did a loop around the East Coast. Went to south, came over to the west. Oh, there's downtown. We could go to Bakery. I just love that. Bakery. Whoa. Well, that's downtown. clothing store. I'm just gonna park here. Oh, let's see here. Well, now we have to drive north up to San Francisco. Because that sounds fun. Actually, yeah, we'll go to San Francisco. Then we'll kind of cut across to the summit, which I am now 135th out of, I think, like 200. Yeah. The second game has a lot more people playing, like 20K usually on average. So, you know, I'm gonna try and drive up through wine country, I think. My goal is to end up here. So, well, we'll try. We'll see how well that goes. But, gotta do it in a different car. It's car time. I want to drive any of these. I know I don't. Just kidding, I like this one. I like my Lamborghinis. Nice and fun to drive. Oh. Take it left. Destroy a signpost. You know what? While we're on the way, I don't have any official destinations in mind. I would like to try and get to Mazda Laguna Seca. Or apparently, as it's known, WeatherTech Mazda Laguna Seca. Apparently, I never looked that one up. I hate that. Darn it. Oh, 55 diamond. I don't know what diamond does. Okay. Alright. So that is a car dealer in front of us. Means that I went south and not north. That's okay. That's fixable. See what they have to offer. See if I have any money. Probably not. Probably nothing, because I don't have money. Yeah, skip the movie. Skip the movie. Ooh. Yeah, I have no money for any of these cars. But it tells you which ones you can go to. Or what it can be upgraded into. So this can go performance and circuit only. Performance and drift. Just performance. Just kind of the main top of the line racing thing. Yeah, no money. I already own that. I own that. Oh, and I own that. Demo mode on. Ooh, fancy. Well, I unfortunately do not have enough money. Or even crew credits, which was in this game too, apparently. I forgot about that. Yeah, apparently they had pay-to-win mechanics in this one, though it wasn't as egregious. Like I said, I really hate a lot of modern gaming design. And it's not because of the devs. That's because of what corporate always pushes on them. Like, no, I do not want battle passes in my games. I do not want to pay for the battle pass if you put a battle pass in. I want to unlock everything myself. I do not want to have everything be paid for. I do not want egregious DLC practices. No, I do not want my game designed so that I have to play it every single day to just get somewhere, anywhere in it. Well, apparently I don't have this yet. Reservoir. The stunning lake, often called Lake Hollywood, was created in 1924 and is well known to local hikers and joggers. I had no idea there was a lake up here. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of... I'd rather have everything unlockable. If I have to do challenges or something in the game, you know, that's great. I should have went the other way. I don't... I like expansions. I do not like small, tiny bits of DLC because, you know, we can. If you're going to include something, make it substantial. You know? Fortunately, though, we're never going to have that happen again. Mulholland Drive. Rich people live here. This iconic road in Hollywood was originally called Mulholland Highway when it opened in 1924. And the really rich people live up here. Do you have a house on this road? Oh, yes? Then you're rich. Hell, if you have a house anywhere in LA, you're rich. Especially these days. Oh boy. Well, I know I want to go this way, so I'm going to stop looking at the map and just drive. Because I would say that's all what a road trip is about, but usually there's a destination in mind. And for me, currently, is to get to Laguna Seca, do a lap, and then go to San Francisco. I wasn't able to really properly show it off last time. Kind of just stopped and called it a night. Though, to be fair, I did interject with a ton of events and races, because there was plenty to do on the way. This one is more just so I can play the first game and compare the two. And die. Over. And over. Nah, I'm just kidding. Now I kind of want to go north. Well, I said I wouldn't look at the map, but it's already open. Might as well look at it. Mazda Laguna Seca Raceway. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of wanted to experience what the second game, or the first game is like. I mean, dead, obviously. You're gonna find more people to play with in the second game, but I don't know. This one is better in spots, the second game is better in other spots, and neither one really is the definitive better game. I mean, now that I come back to you know, playing both and I don't know. This has its strengths. The other game has its strengths. Like I really like I just like the freeness of the second game. Specifically because they've added boats and planes. But I don't know. I don't know why there had to be so many sacrifices to just get that one working when you could have just used this game as a base. Instead of having to recreate everything. I mean, you expect minor tweaks, especially if you're adding in boats. You want to add more rivers and lakes and all that, but when you launch with a quarter of the content, literally a quarter of the content, at least race-wise, you need to sack some features that were from the first game. Can't even bother to port them over to the second one. And I don't know. And they go back and add other things, and it's just like, eh. I don't know. They're okay. Alright, well, there was a race here. Which they never put in the second game. Which is weird, but hey. You would think, you know, oh, some shady guy. Yeah, I'm not doing that. See, you would think, right? You got this whole racing game. You got events that follow the... You know, you got all these racetracks, and then in the second game, it's just a missed opportunity because there's no events. There's like one, maybe two, if you're lucky. Also, this goes up higher. This isn't exactly to scale. But they got the terrible corner in, so that's good for them. There's more of a hill there. I don't know. And that is Laguna Seca. I suppose it's not Mazda anymore. It was Mazda for the longest of times. Apparently it's WeatherTech now. Doesn't roll off the tongue. But yeah, there's at least a race there in, like... Oh. I'm drifting everywhere. And like regular, you know, play through the game, do some drifts, do some races on a lot of the major raceway tracks, and then they never add them into the second game. I'm just, why? I mean, I can sit there and complain all I want, but basically it sounded like they were underfunded, no one cared, and it was just chucked out there because of course it was. Or maybe changing around the systems too much ate into their whole let's create events thing. I don't know. That often is the case when you have under or overlooked features. Wine country. We can go to Central Valley, Big Sur, or neither, because I could be drifting this. And I will do it in Ford Mustang. Now, if you're wondering, no, I did not create that. The wrap, it's one of their official ones. Yeah, I kind of like the drifting of this game better. I like its more realistic approach. I don't mind truly arcadey handling at times, but yeah, after playing both and doing a lot of drift cars, this is more fun. I don't know, it feels like there's actual weight behind the cars. Rather than just, you know, here, go willy-nilly, go left. Drive at a 180-degree angle, kind of thing. Yeah, it feels like the cars actually have weight in this one. It's like you're driving on ice, almost. But not quite. Oops. What other fun things does this game hold? I'm trying to think of something. Nope. Not much. Pretty much seen it all. I'm surprised there's more than 2 people around here. Yep. Or whenever I'll get north. I wonder when I'll get to San Francisco. I don't know. I wonder what this is. This is... oh, community challenge. Oh. No, thanks. I'm good. I don't need no community challenge. I'm good without a community. I don't even know what that word means. Okay, yes I do. I don't need someone telling me. Oh. A landmark I haven't got yet? I believe it is. Oh, let's go get it. Just kidding. Oh, no, I can go get it. Easy. Maybe. I wonder what this is. Winery. A world-renowned winery produces more than 1 million bottles a year for international export. Is it 27 landmarks? The West Coast. Well, apparently it's a famous winery. Is that, what I think it is? No, that is so far from what I thought it was. I'm not even gonna make mention. Wrong coast. Alright, well, Bay Area is to the right, so to the right I will go. And it's only 4 miles to San Francisco. Home of many things, and home to... I think there's a famous bridge or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. Oh, feels like a famous city, but I don't know much about it. Certainly doesn't have Megatron's chair. Or Bean. Apparently this car is from Hawaii. I never noticed that. You never go to Hawaii. Wrong franchise for that. You have to play Test Drive Unlimited. Might do that someday. I own it. Be worth a play. Worth a fun play. Except not the 360 version. PS2 version's superior. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. Also, that drift was smooth. Oh, up to the Bay Area. Otherwise known as San Francisco. Wait, do they really... Apparently you can... It's a port. Come on, do they not have Alcatraz? Boo. It's not Alcatraz. Oh. This is also host to a location in another fun racing game that I don't own anymore, sadly. Still haven't been able to find a copy of. Ow. And that is Blur. Blur is the best kart racing game ever. You can totally fight me in the comments why I called it a kart racer, but you'll know why. It's a kart racer. It's a great kart racer. One of my favorites. It's so sad to see the studio close down. Hey, look, famous Famous bridge. Let's go drive around. In the famous bridge. And here is... Well, I said it last night, but you may have not caught it, but the Golden Gate Bridge. It's not golden, nor is there gates. And in California Speed, you drive up and down it on the side of the suspension. Great game. And I'm not paying attention to traffic. And didn't crack. Go down here. Go through here, and I think we'll head up to Las Vegas. Play some of the summit events, and then... Well, I got time. I'm going back to a different car. I like my Corvette. All I'm gonna say is I like the Corvette. Just a little better. What does the sign say? Central Valley or Bay Area? Well, I'd rather go to Central Valley. Historic District or Shasta Lake? Well, won't be much of a lake much longer. With the way things are going, it won't be much of a lake. Shasta Lake is that way. Historic District is somewhere else, and I'm just going straight. Well, technically I'm going to the northeast, I guess, but... Oh, another landmark I haven't gotten yet. Nice. This is a city? I mean, I state the obvious a lot, but, you know, it's a city. Also... Oh, Sacramento. That's what city this is. This city, once a major distribution point during the gold rush, is now the capital, California. That's cool. Well, off to Sacramento. Oh, looks like the social ticker is running. I'll point it out at least once a stream. You know I will. But, basically, I have it run every now and again. It'll tell you what platforms you can find me on. Currently, Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube. And... well, they're all TV transmissions, that should be obvious, but not everything is spelled the same, so it also tells you how to spell my name. If you ever have anything you ever want to see me stream, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. It's what it's there for. Post when I'm streaming, which is usually 5 to 6 o'clock start time, all the way to 9 to 10, somewhere around there. Oh, apparently I've already... Was that a prison? Okay, I thought we stopped doing that a long time ago. Anyway. Squeeze through the gates. How about pass through a gate? How about no? Yep. Otherwise, if left to my own devices, I will stream whatever I want to stream, which apparently this week has been, well, at least this Monday through Thursday has been, what? Mostly new games that I haven't played before. All related about driving, because apparently haven't exhausted my supply of those yet. Nope, haven't exhausted my supply of those at all. Oh. Oh no, that's not one. I like this road. I don't know if I've ever driven on it, but I like it. Yikes. Frame timings. Stop it. Oh, look at that. Is this Shasta? Wait, Shasta? Did I come here by accident? Oh, Tahoe. That's close. A beautiful lake formed about 2 million years ago is the largest alpine lake in North America. It's also very dry right about now. Again, we've seen non-existent reality, floating cars, and random sudden shifts from day to night, so it's okay. We're in a simulation. We're good. No need to worry about climate change in this game. We have bigger problems. I wonder what this is. This must be... that looks fancy. Ski resorts. This resort is one of the largest ski areas in the US and sees around 500 inches of snowfall a year. Again, I bring up the whole this is a simulation, not real life thing, because I'm not sure how much snow it's seeing right about now in real life. Maybe some. Not nearly as much as it used to. As we drive up the mountain, definitely. We've just been going up and up and up and up. No, I do not want to do. I do not want to do it. Oh, looks like we're heading west now. Yeah, we're up in the mountains. There's snow. Also, it looks like hovering cars, but it didn't render in. Hey, look, we're in the snow area now. I have no idea what's this way. I don't know if it's Las Vegas. Canada. Probably too north for... Too north. I have to drive south again. No. That is... Well, it'd be prettier, but clearly we're living in a simulation. As you see the world render in and out of itself. I may have just committed murder. If so, I'm so sorry. Let me drive down here and... Yeah, I committed murder. They're dead. Oh, time to run away. From the scene of the crime. Try not to commit more murder. Ooh, it's a twisty, windy road here. I like it. Plenty of good drifting opportunities. It really was a good thing they added drift cars in this game. People used to, I recall there's, and I'll see if I'll get to it, but there is a part of the map in the northern central part of the map where it is just snow 100% of the time. And there is icy roads, and you would usually find, if you ever went up in that era, you could always find people driving around trying to drift. It was quite fun. I myself stuck to southern regions because I don't know why. Desert? I like the desert. But the desert never hurt me. Snow has. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, goodbye. Well, it's a good thing they're doing construction, because, well, this road could use some help. You know, wouldn't that be funny? If that's how they're getting rid of things. Alright, so I need to go through Yosemite. Well, I don't really need to go through Yosemite, but I do want to get to the Mountainville Salt Flats, so... Where am I? Wow, pretty close. Pretty close. Ow, screw you. Yeah, well, good thing they're doing construction. And once I get to the highway, I am going to, sadly, have to leave this drift car behind. Well, it's not the highway, so... That is the highway, but I don't have any way to get onto it. I'm trying to at least stick to the roads, based on what I'm driving, you know? But I can't go south, so we'll do that. And this is speed. Yep, this is speed. I can do this one. A little harder than what you think, but totally doable. I'm not going to get a gold medal. Nope. That is... You're going to have to abort that one. Great Basin. Apparently you can just hit the button constantly, because that's how much turbo refreshes. Anyway. I'm going to take quick jaunt off-road. Oh, I was so close to actual road. Whoops. Guess I didn't need to do that. Oh, it's off-road. Whatever. I'll take road. It's road, it's not... Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to go much faster than this, but, at least I'm on the salt flats now. And I'm trying to find the summit, but I have no idea where it could be. It's around here somewhere. Hey, there it is. There's the icon. I figure it must be somewhere near the monster truck area. There's Las Vegas. And here is the summit. Oh, drag race. It is so much more of a festival thing. Holy cow. Welcome to the summit. So, kind of how the second game works. We'll do a stunt race. And just gotta choose a vehicle. Fortunately, I only have one. Ooh. Looks like we get a winter stunt race. Here is Alex. And here is stunts. How can I... See, this one you can spin. I was right. This one you can spin. That's a wall. Nice. Oh, it's timed. Right. Yeah, this one you can spin. They don't let you spin in the second game. Got that flip in. Nice. I might run out of time. That's not good. Issue is the bike isn't super upgraded. I haven't really taken it on skills or anything to upgrade it. But yeah, you can spin in this one. I'm kind of mad that they removed that. Unless for some reason that's a thing in the second game and I just don't know how to do it. Just casually backflip our way. Do a 360. You can do I don't know what the game calls it, but you can do both. I'll try it on this jump. Yeah, Misty flip. because in the second game they sort of brought something like this back. But on the jumps you can only do front or back flips. You can't turn. Might run out of time again. Uh-oh. Just do a normal 3.3 times landing. Nice. Nice. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Come on. Misty flip. Whoops. All you gotta do is finish. Hooray! They finished. What does that put me at for the summit? Oh. Nice. I'll punch the air a couple times. I am 58th place. Oh, if you ever wanted to feel good. Do drift trial. Yeah, it sounds fun. Alright. I don't know where I'm drifting, but I'm drifting. Apparently I'm going straight. Works for me. Keeping a combo is a lot harder in this one. Or, well, about the same. These are events that you redo over and over again to try and get better. Ah. Yeah, scores in this ones are usually a lot lower. Pretty sure there's cheaters or hackers though, because I don't know how you get 600,000 points. I don't know why you would even bother. Oh, can't go that way. Well, they actually had a police in this one. Oh, cute. There we go. We're getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Aww. And to the forest I go. I become one with the forest. 48. Is that any better? Yes. Nice. I'm in 45th place. Hooray. I am. Let's see here. The drag trial. Yeah, let's do that. Do the one drag car that I have. Well, of the two, but. Hmm. Run one. Accelerate to keep the tires in the green zone. Yeah, you still go 350 miles an hour on these. They did not change that at all. You go fast in these. 15 seconds with a gear shift of bad. I think I can prove that. There we go. I don't know why they don't have that as a accelerate thing. Why you don't just use the thumbstick for shifting. Cross the line at 333 miles an hour. Holy cow. Is that any better? Well, yeah. Well, nearly a second. Oh, whoops. Darn it. This ain't gonna do me any favors here. Oh, well, at least. Yeah, it was terrible. Well, I think it just takes the best of your runs. Hey, look at that. Well, I'm 61th. Because apparently 61th is a word, not 61st. And I'm not going to really do anything else, so. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, unfortunately, if you happen to be driving an automatic, there ain't much you can do. Other than spin very fast in a circle. Back to my drift car. Well, that was a fun little diversion. Let's go to... Oh, let's go to Las Vegas. And then... Yeah, you can kind of see this whole white part of the map. That is always snow. We'll try to head up to Salt Lake. Here is highway. Highway is highway. Highway is highway is highway, but is highway highway? Oh. Was driving nice and... Oh. And since we're here, in the salt flats, I said I'd mention it. Look at how the roads transition into salt flat to road immediately without having grass around them. It looks stupid in the second game. Okay. Rant over. thing is, we're not in Salt Flats anymore, so this makes sense. But like, they sort of took care about their work, and I don't I'll complain about it, but whatever. Those are signs telling you the summit is nearby, but alright. Camera. There we go. Actually, give me the fun little. Yeah, this used to be the the camera from the base game. That looked terrible. No one liked it. Maybe it's the first one. Yeah, no, it's this one. Welcome to Las Vegas. Very cloudy for some reason, or very foggy Las Vegas. And hella traffic. Well, that could have ended up bad. I could have died. Unlike some of the other characters. Yep, well. I might actually end the stream a little early today. Really just wanted to see what the Crew 1 was like compared to the second one, since I happened to play the second one the other day. And turns out it's more of the same, but better and slightly different in certain ways. Better in different ways and worse in others. And then I wouldn't say there's a definitive winner between the two. Kind of like both equally. If I'm going to play one, it's going to be the second game. That one's definitely getting more updates than this. However, whoa, I was almost hit. This one does look a little better. And I don't know if that's because it's lighting or the way that the models are handled or what, but this one looks a little better compared to the first game or second game. And there's some features I'd like to see ported over. You know, like the stunts, the challenges, the free drive challenges. Even if they're so, you know, they're so small, nobody does them. It'd be nice to have feature parity at least. It won't be too hard. Well, at least in that regard. Anyway, as I drive off into the highway here, I'm going to end the stream here pretty quick. I'm going to let that social ticker go through and then I'll end it. You can find me at TV Transmissions on the following sites that show up: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon. Along with the spellings there to look for me. I don't really think I would give this game better than the second game. Like I said, both have their strengths and weaknesses. But if I were to play one again, it'd be the second game, and I think I might come back to it, depending on how I feel about the company behind it. Not Ivory Tower, but Ubisoft. They're a terrible company, as I've said before. But I did enjoy at least this look back through this game again, coming back after. Turns out I have a near 70 hours in the second game and about 145. Well, probably around 150 for this game now that I've played it more. So yeah, they're definitely games I've played and enjoyed. Oh, that hurts. But yeah, it was a pleasure being here for you. I do appreciate you you happen to be live or watching it on demand, the stream will be available tomorrow on YouTube if you ever want to watch it. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you tomorrow with SnowRunner. This is TV Transmissions going off air.